There's the all clear. They sprinting away from the 1200 metre marker. Mission Beach, one of the trailers early on. The favourite, She's a Crusade. MAKHET is right there. Class of 8 is going around them to be more prominent after the start. Then comes Cop That. Further back is Blush of Dawn. On the outside, Sacred Ibis. Then comes Della Cheetah. Bling a Ding Ding is further back in the run, and then comes Seek Moon Magic about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead at this stage, and then Footsie. About to be homeward bound, 600 metres to go, and She's a Crusade by a length. On the outside of that is Class of 8, followed by Cop That. MAKHET is on the outside, Sacred Ibis between runners. Down on the inside of that is Blush of Dawn. 400 metres to go, She's a Crusade. MAKHET is on the outside. Further back then comes Blush of Dawn. Towards the inside, Bling a Ding Ding, Della Cheetah. She's a Crusade still leads it. MAKHET is now putting on pressure. Down the inside, Bling a Ding Ding, and Sacred Ibis is running on from behind. She's a Crusade is digging in though from MAKHET. She's a Crusade and MAKHET. These are the two. It's close, but MAKHET's going to get there. MAKHET has won it. She's a Crusade, then Sacred Ibis, and Bling a Ding Ding. So She's a Crusade led everywhere but the last 25 metres, and number 3 MAKHET, as I say, was fancied the last 3 times and now comes together to win it. The blinkers removed now, and MAKHET is the winner, the philanthropist, and pays up 730 for Tony Riverland and a host of owners. Second to the tote favourite, number 1, She's a Crusade. Third to number 11, a nice 370 a play, Sacred Ibis. And the fourth position to number 7, Bling a Ding Ding. Further back was Mission Beach, which was slow into stride. Class of 8 came a wide draw, had nothing extra in the closing stages. So She's a Crusade leads it, but MAKHET with the white cap is still under the hands at this stage. She's a Crusade's trying to dig in deep, but MAKHET is starting to wear it down, bred by Clovis Flay Stud, and MAKHET is the winner from number 1, She's a Crusade. Until the running of the third race, back to the studio.
Well, MAKHET, the daughter of philanthropists for a whole host of owners here, bred by Clover Stud. Trainer Tony Riverland has come through in race number 2 on Independent on Saturday. Daily News race day, and a good win for the yard. A filly that's been there or thereabouts, but I'm sure Tony's going to tell us that he found the right type of feel for her to be competitive, Tony.
Yeah, Deez, I had this race planned for a while because obviously Pumlan Ganga owns a share in her, and she doesn't often come racing. She's got a very busy schedule, and I knew she'd come today, so I said, well, we'll aim at this 6 furlong race. She really works well at home, Dee. She flatters to deceive. She doesn't do her best on the race course. I opted to take the blinkers off today. I thought it wasn't helping. She works so well at home without them while we've got them on her anymore. And I must say, deep down, I was really confident this filly would win today, but she's just unpredictable, and it's difficult to put your head down, you know. Well done to obviously Sada and Michelle. All partners with them, and I'm great I could give Pumla this win on a day like today.
Is it the first horse that she's involved in, Dr. Pumla?
No, she's had 1 or 2 with me before. They haven't been too good, but at least this one's come through and won a race, and we've got to keep her interested, try and find another one.
Sure.
And well done to Stuart. I thought it was a good ride. He had in a good place, and good ride.
Anything else from your side?
I had to scratch Vincent, so 1 runner. So it's a good day, Deez.
100% strike. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Well done. Let's get Stu in. Yeah, that filly that was in front, Stu, firstly, well done. That filly that was in front was always going to be there, and, I was a bit iffy over 1,000 with that filly, but you seem to have a measure over the final furlong.
Yeah, the last 200 I was getting a bit worried because this filly, she sort of got there easily and then decided she's happy to stay there. And I was lucky that she just gave me that last little kick to get ahead in front. So No.
It looked the right type of field for, you know, horses that had a bit of form to be competitive, and yours was one of them.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, you know, earlier form, she's always there back, she's always consistent, and it was just a matter of cracking the right field and things going her way, and which it did. And I've got to say a big thank you to the Connections and to Tony Riveland for, preparing her so well. You know, she really went down to the start, gave me a good feel. She broke smartly, and she was enjoying her racing, which is great.
You got one on the board, Stu. Can you help us on later on?
Yes, you're choking up there.
So sorry about that.
Look, my next rider is Mr. Winsome in that feature for Mr. Kennemer, so we'll have to see how he goes.
You've had a lot of success when you ever get a chance with Dean.
Absolutely, yeah, he's been very good to me, and I thank him, for the opportunities. But I think he's just come back from Joburg. He had a barrier trial recently, and we'll see how he performs today.
Winning a Vodacom Dub in July, I mean, that memory never passes to you. I mean, you can ride for the next 5 years, 10 years when you retire. I mean, that one race that's going to stick in your mind forever.
Yeah, absolutely, Dees. And I suppose, you know, as an apprentice as well, it's like your first winner. Even now, I can still remember my first winner way back then. But like you say, the July is something special. That's, you know, everyone aspires to winning one of those, and only are lucky if you get that chance. So now I'm very grateful and blessed to be having given that chance.
Thanks a lot, Stu. All the best for the rest of the afternoon.
Thank you, Dees, and thanks again to all the winning Connections. Thank you.
Let's get Michelle Nairek in and Dr. Pumla as well. We'll have a chat. And I think before we even talk about this win, we'll hear it from the guys on what's expected during champion season, because this is the time of the year where KZN comes alive when it comes to feature racing. And Dr. Pumla, it's an exciting time of the year for the board.
Absolutely. And I think that what we try to do every year is to make the season more entertaining and to always come up with something new. So we look forward to it very much.
Now, Tony tells us that you've had shares in a few horses, but this is your first winner, so well done on that.
This is my first winner, and to be honest, it is such a wonderful experience. It's so thrilling. I'm so happy.
Where were you watching?
From the
grandstand?
No, not from the grandstand. Yeah, from the grandstand, actually,
from the
yes.
front of the stand.
Yeah, just in front.
And at what stage you thought Mafali's going to win?
Well, I think initially I thought perhaps she'll come second, but yeah, I think that she just pushed at the end.
Well, nice to have you involved as an owner as well, and wish the board and everybody in Gold Circle all the best during champion season. But more importantly, this is your moment. Well done on having your first winner.
Thank you.
Lovely. Michelle, come through, Michelle. Let's have a quick chat. You've had many, many winners. How did you guys get Pumla involved in this horse?
Well, you know, we've always wanted to get a horse together, and we have before, but not with much success. I mean, the previous tries were disasters. And this filly Tony bought for us a couple of years ago, and we went to see her on the farm. We're very happy, and she showed some ability, so we were quite excited. But now even more delighted that she's won a race. I think she'll probably win another, and then we'll have to decide if the pedigree is strong enough to breed from her. But we'll make that call a bit later. But our lucky charm is Pumla's grandson. She had to babysit today. The children left her with the grandson, and I said, no, you must come, she's got a chance. So we got our lucky charm.
Okay, at the back you can see Daily News 2000 alongside Gold Circle. Now with the Independent on Saturday, you guys have a firm and a very successful relationship together.
Yeah, we're delighted to have the Independent group with us. It's a very strong relationship that we've had for many, many years, Dees. And as Pumla said, every year we try to do things a bit differently. This year we're having all the fashion experience at the Gateway Mall, which is quite exciting from that point of view. So we're very, very grateful to the whole Independent group. It's a great relationship. As you know, we provide the data for the pages to be printed. You know, we have obviously buy pages of the newspapers for editorial purposes, and they just in return help us with the promotion of the season, which is fantastic. It's a win-win situation for both.
I should have given this to Pumla, but I'm sure you're going to hand it over to her, being her first winner. That's 3 months subscription of the Daily News. Well done to you guys.
Thank you very much, Dees.
Lovely. Well done to the winning connections. Number 3, MAKHET has come through to win. 3, 1, 11, and 7 is the way they cross the line. Race number 2 up next. Place accumulator time, and 13:15 is the time to jot down. 1:15.